Welcome back again. So I will be talking about safety best practices while using the ChatGPT API. Actually, it's very important. I will quickly go through it. The contents are so much, but I will walk you through very quickly. So the first suggestion is to use the free moderation API. Moderation API, what it does is it will check whether the content which you are trying to send is correct or not. If there is any sexual material, adult material, or any wrong data in it actually, so it should not be having hate speech or something like that, malware related stuff and all that stuff. So this moderation API will reply you and tell you if what is the score of your content. After that, safety best practice is to put the human in the loop actually. Don't always depend on the machine. Sometimes you need to check whether the data whichever is generating is correct or not actually. So that is very important to put human in the loop so that human can review the process. Now the prompt engineering, that means the tone and the topic, it should be very nicely mentioned so that system can understand and it can reply properly. So prompt engineering is one of the very beautiful thing which you can do. Depending on the prompt only you will be getting the responses, right? Because it considers and understands the tone and the question which you are asking. So that depends on that only. So prompt engineering, you need to take care of it very particularly. Now, know your customer. So it should not happen that you are writing or you are creating the API, chat API, and providing to, it's an open API, means there is no login, no logout, nothing. So this should not happen. Why? Because you should know your customer, you should have their details, who is that, what is his name or email ID or something. Otherwise it will be very, you will be in a dangerous situation, because anyways the request will be going from your server only, right? So you should know your customer, what is the email ID and name, everything. Okay, so this is very important. You must constrain your user to provide the input and limit the output tokens. You cannot allow them to provide any number of inputs, very big input in a text area, and get any very biggest output, because nowadays you have seen, I have shown you that there are 37,000 token is the max token in one of the model. So it will break your bone actually. So don't do that. Always limit the user with some restrictions so that he can properly use your system. After that, let's say there is some issue in your software, in that chat API. There should be a place wherein your user should be able to report the issues. Otherwise it is not a good thing, where he will tell you, like there should be some ticketing system, or there should be a support email which should be monitored. Okay, otherwise it will be very dangerous and difficult for you to track if there is any issue. And that the next safety practices is understand and communicate limitations. So always understand what is the limitation of your software or API, and not only understand, you inform them that okay, there can be a downtime, it can reply maliciously, it can be taught badly, whatever you want to say, but it is not a human. That's why you need to inform. And whenever you are creating the chatbot, never tell that this is a human, because it's not correct to make a fool to your customers. So always inform this is a chatbot or whatever you want to inform, but be honest with your customers. And always track the end user IDs also for your information, so that you can detect the abuse effectively and monitor also. Always you can respond with the user ID in the response also, in the JSON response actually. So it is the best way which nowadays people does. Thank you very much for staying with me. Have a good day.